My sense of place. For me, my sense of place is the place that divides my two homes, Mexico and the United States. The border, more specifically the border between San Luis, Rio Colorado, Sonora, and San Luis, Arizona, my San Luises as I like to call them, is the place that impacted my life for better or for worse. Since I was born, I have been crossing the border. Before, the border used to be a little bit more lenient on how you were able to cross. I remember that before, as children, we were able to cross, even without a birth certificate. We just had to say the phrase, "I am an American citizen." Now, you're not able to cross with that phrase, like we used to before. Now, you have to cross with your passport, and if you don't have it or you forget it, you're gonna be able to cross, but they're gonna give you a few faces here and there, and they're gonna remind you to get your passport or don't forget it. Also, now we do have the Sentry, which is a program/membership which you pay for, and you go through a background check so that you're able to get it. That way you don't have to be waiting in line as much as you would be with the other two lines. And what I mean with the other two lines is the ready lane and the all passengers lane. The ready lane is a little bit more faster than the other lane, but not as fast as the Sentry. We used to make huge lines to get into the United States, especially in the mornings when the field workers and all the students from all the grades were trying to cross. Lines like this were the lines that I had to make, especially during the winter time. And then we would have to go and get a taxi to get to school. Having to cross the border made it harder for me to go to school because I lived in Mexico, but I studied in the United States. So I had to cross the border every day, like I mentioned. And it was hard for me because I didn't like waking up early. But now I understand that I had to go through all of that. Something that people who live in the United States and study in the United States will never understand. How it was like to wake up earlier and get ready to make the line and have to be surrounded by a crowd of students and field workers and a few other people. My experience with the border is filled with bittersweet memories. Mostly bitter because I didn't like to wait in line in the heat of Arizona. But nevertheless, I had so many memories with my friends, with my family, and with the border. I wouldn't change it because, like I said, it made me who I am. And not everyone will understand that. And that makes me unique. I have a special relationship with the border. And even though I hate it, I love it. So thank you, border. I hate you though, but not really.